Why would your morning routine have anything to do with fat loss? Good question. And I'm not going to be answering this like referencing studies or science or anything like that. These are actually like real life examples of people who I've worked with to get below 100 kilograms that worked for them. Okay, we implemented it, we saw a change, we did more of it, we got to the goal. A lot of people just breeze over their morning routine. They get up and they're rushed. Sometimes they go to the gym in the morning because people say you need to go to the gym in the morning. They rush out the door, they arrive to their first task, either work or dropping the kids off at school, rushed. And that's how they start their day. We're starting it from a place of stress, which isn't the way that you want to be starting your day, especially if you're looking to lose weight. Now, as soon as we implemented a morning routine with some structure, with some accountability, with some movement, all this sort of stuff, we noticed changes. Not only that the scale started moving down, but people started feeling better about themselves. People started feeling more motivated throughout the day and more awake throughout the day. So they were able to make healthier choices during the day, rather than if they woke up late, they woke up rushed, they were stressed out throughout the day, they're more likely to make unhealthy choices. So how do we get the perfect morning routine if you want to get below 100 kilograms? The perfect morning routine really does start the night before. Okay, so consistency is key with this. I want you to set an alarm 1 hour before you go to bed. Okay, that is your alarm to switch off mobile devices, do something that gets you in the mood for bed, brushing teeth, reading a book. My biggest tip is put a podcast on, put it to the lowest volume so you really have to listen. Set a 15-minute timer on it and then you can fall asleep that way. Consistency is key with this. So we want to be setting that alarm at the same time every single day to go to bed at the same time every single day, including weekends, which moves us to our next tip, which is get up at the same time every single day. Body doesn't realize it's the weekend. Our body runs better on consistency. Okay, so if it's 6 a.m., get up every day at 6 a.m. And this theme of consistency brings us on to tip number 3, which is have the same breakfast every single day. Don't be mixing it up all the time. My best go-to for this, especially if you've got a busy morning, is overnight oats. Okay, so you can prep it the night before, put it in the fridge, and then wake up and then have it in the morning. It's healthy, it's nice, it's nutritious, and it's really, really easy to make. Number 4 is start the day with movement. Now, I would recommend starting the day with the gym, but if you don't have time to do that, do some sort of movement, either some home yoga, get outside, go for a walk, 5 minutes of stretching, something to energize the body physically. You don't just want to roll out of bed and then go straight to work. The next tip that we implemented is making sure that we're hydrated in the morning. Okay, so make sure we're always drinking a pint of water in the morning with your supplements, with your creatine, whatever you take in the morning, just drink a pint of water with that. And then the final one, the one that made the most difference to your routine, to making sure that you are set up to making the right choices throughout the day, so you do get to the double digits quicker, is making sure that you arrive to your first task of the day early. Not on time, definitely not late, but early. There's nothing worse than being rushed through that first task. There's nothing worse than being rushed up until that first task and then being rushed through that first task. Arriving to it early means you've given yourself time in the morning to sort yourself out, to move, to hydrate. And when you get to your first task, you can have 5 minutes just to breathe. And I get it, I haven't talked about calories, I've barely talked about movement in this video, but I promise you, if you can approach every single task like you approach that first task, stress-free and relaxed, you will lose weight quicker and you'll get to where you want to be quicker as well. Now, like I said, I don't have science studies or anything like that just to back this up. This is proven to work for my clients. It's one of the first things we implement and it's one of the first things that work as well. Eating less and moving more, seeing the scales go down is the easy part, okay? The hard part is everything else. Dealing with stress, fitting the program around yourself rather than you trying to fit yourself around the program. Remember, weight loss is a lifestyle change. It's not like a quick fix. And stress and anxiety is the center of that whole thing. The more we can do to reduce that, the better your results are going to be, the more sustainable your results are going to be, and the more enjoyable the whole process is going to be. So try implementing these every single day. Remember, consistency really is key with this. And watch, without doing anything differently, just implementing these things, you will see results quicker, you will see results more sustainably. I hope this helped, guys, and I will see you in the next one.